Fife Flyers TV, sponsored by the Bay Hotel, Fife's premier wedding venue.
Brendan, what was your take on last weekend?
It was a bit of a up and down weekend. You know, we had a real low in Belfast and then a real high at home here against Sheffield.
And with the game against Sheffield, that was just such a big scalp.
Yeah, it was huge. You know, they're a really good team, and they beat us last time on the road in their barn. And for them to come into our arena and us put on a performance like that, it was huge for us.
And what does it say, kind of going into the playoffs? How much do they do for confidence to think that Fife have beaten every team this year?
I think it's great. It just shows, you know, especially in playoffs, anything can happen at any time. And if we play the way we did there on Sunday night, we got a good chance at doing a lot of things, you know, especially with having a great goaltender like Owen.
And why do you think it is that Fife has so much success against the teams from the Southern Conference?
Because I think we have the potential to be a top 3 team. You know, it just hasn't worked out. We just haven't had a consistent opportunity of health, and you know, we just kind of struggled that way a little bit at staying healthy and being on a consistent roll. But besides that, I think we have a team that could easily be a top 3 team.
And how fun is it to play against the Southern Conference teams? And you got on the score sheet on Sunday against Sheffield as well.
Yeah, it's great to play those teams. You know, they're the teams that are the highest in the standings. And whenever you play a team like that, it's easy to get up for. And then especially when you're playing at home in front of your home crowd, you know, you want to put on a great performance. And you know, it's easy to rise to an occasion like that.
And at this stage of the season, do you look ahead to try and see who Fife could be paired with in the playoffs? Or are you just focusing on finishing high up as possible?
Yeah, I think the higher we finish, the better. But you know, like you said, we've beaten everybody this year, so it really doesn't make a huge difference. We just got to be prepared and at our best when the playoffs start. No matter what, you're going to have to beat a team to move on. So I think if it's Braehead or Belfast, I think we just got to play the way we can and the way we did on Sunday. 60 minutes, hard, in-your-face hockey, and good things will happen for us.
How determined are you to make it to the playoff final weekend?
I've never done it here, so you know, we didn't make it last year where I played, and I think it'd be amazing for us to do that, and I really think we'd have a good opportunity at doing something.
I've spoken to the guys in recent weeks about kind of what they make of the British playoff system. What do you make of it?
It's a little different than what I'm used to. I think the guys who went to the college in the States, you know, they're more understanding to it. But I've always been a guy that, you know, loves the 7-game series. But I think it's exciting because you have to be at your best for every game, and you only got 4 of them. So it's pretty amazing. It goes quick. So you don't have time to recover from a bad game. So it's you got to just be ready to go at all times. So I think that part of it is really exciting.
Yeah, and just as a player, just how excited are you at this point in the season?
It's the most exciting time. I think this is why we play this game, is because when it gets near the end, you know, when everything's on the line, this is when you step up and your competitiveness gets going, and you want to have a great time, and it's always a good time when you're winning.
And looking to this weekend, last weekend there was 2 games. Before that it was 3 games in the weekend. So how big is it to focus on one game this weekend against Edinburgh?
Well, it's huge. You know, it gives us time to get guys healthy and rested and back up. You know, we get it's a big game no matter what who we're playing, whether it's Edinburgh or whether it's Cardiff or Sheffield. Every game's very important right now. So I think Saturday having the one game is we can just go out, give it everything we have, and then worry about the week after that.
And just what have you made of the encounters against Edinburgh Capitals this year?
You know, it's kind of been up and down. I think they're a team that doesn't quit. You know, they've been very good in the third period against everybody this year. So I think for us, if we get a chance to get a lead, we have to be ready for that third and be on them and just continue to take it to them right to the end.
And what's impressed you most about Edinburgh this year?
You know, I think Fullerton, you know, I was fortunate enough to play with him last year. He's a good goaltender, so he can keep them in the game. So you have to be on him quick. And, you know, they have some very good skill, you know, up front. But I think we're a better team. And if we're playing our game, you know, and working hard, I think, you know, a good outcome will happen for us.
And going into the playoffs at the end of the season, how important is it to build on last Sunday's win against Sheffield?
Very important. This is near the end. I'm not sure how many games we got left, but it's not very many left. And you want to be at the highest point in the season at your best. You want to have everything firing. You want to have all your systems down. You want to have power play going, and you want a penalty kill going. You got to just be ready to rock because every game is important, and you want to be at the best and highest peak you can going into that playoff weekend.
Yeah, just how important is it? There's 3 home games left, so you've got Edinburgh, then Braehead, Clan, then Dundee. How big would it be to get a win in each of those games?
Very important, and like I said, with the guys in the room, it's possible for us to do that. We could go on a nice run like we did earlier and finish out with big wins, but it's going to take a lot of hard work, and everybody in that room's got to be willing to sacrifice and make the effort.
And just on a personal level, how much have you enjoyed your season in Kirkcaldy so far?
It's been great. I think for me, I had a little slow start at the very beginning, and then things slowly picked up. And I've enjoyed everyone, the fans, and everybody has been so supportive of me. And it's been great to play in front of the whole crowd.
So you're on almost a point a game just now, and you're beating your goal and assist record from the league season with Braehead Clan from last year. How pleased are you with that?
Yeah, very happy. It's nice to do that and know that as I'm getting older, I'm still able to do it. Makes it even better. It's exciting to do that here with this team, and hopefully it continues, and I can keep getting some more goals in the net.
Finally, just what's your targets, your ambitions for the rest of the season?
Well, for me personally, I don't really have any targets. For me as a team, it's for us to continue to win and hopefully move on to that playoff weekend and make a good run at it.
Cheers, Brad.
All right, cheers.
The Bay Hotel, where your dream wedding becomes reality. Visit us at thebayhotel.net.